Good day. Welcome to HRIS Self-Service. But before you play, please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for you to notify and the bell icon if there is new update. Authorization Slip for regular, casual, and job order. Take note, this manual is intended per employees. On applying own authorization slip, since you have the authority to apply NAS if ever you may have absent, discrepancy, delete time entries, overtime override, travel order override, personal transaction, official matters, or attended meetings that should reflect on your daily time record. Navigate to My Applications. Authorization Slip. Take note, you can all navigate to main page expandable menu buttons. To navigate, click the My Application drop-down list will be visible. Click Authorization Slip to continue. How to add authorization slip application. Take note, authorization slip application modal page having required fields that needs to have values, since you will not be able to save the data if fields aren't filled with information. On the other hand, there are two ways to add authorization slip application. Click Apply button, or select a date range to apply AS. In main page before clicking the Apply for Authorization Slip, though different ways, but still the same Add New Record modal page will appear. The only difference is an authorization slip tape covered tab, where grid will already have a values, depending on the selected date. Upon clicking Apply for Authorization Slip, while if you click directly Apply button, the authorization slip tape covered tab grid will have no values. Click Apply button, select a date range to apply as in main page before clicking the Apply as. Step 1. While on the main page of Authorization Slip, click Apply button. Pop-up window will appear, where you can add application for Authorization Slip. Take note, Add Page will open application number, will auto-generate, and all other non-key fields are blank. In Authorization Slip, key field is application number. Only through this it will avoid error and redundancy. Non-key fields are date applied, employee name, ID number, remarks, DTR date entry, AS type, AM time entry, PM time entry, AS reason, AS venue, AS comment. A combo list box is a user input device in which the user can select an option from a drop-down list or type in a value into a text box so that the appropriate choice can be selected. This term may also be used in reference to a drop-down list, which only allows choices to be selected. User cannot type a value. Step 2. Try to add information. Click Add button in order to save. Take note, all fields that needs to be filled will automatically generate a verification of required field if you click Add button without inputting values in any field. Take note, in authorization slip type field, if you have selected absent, expected that the required field is DTR date entry only, in comparison to discrepancy and delete time entries. Required fields are DTR date entry, AM time entry, time in, time out, PM time entry, time in, time out, and AS reason. While in overtime override, travel order override, and personal transaction, required fields are DTR date entry, AM time entry, time in, and PM time entry. Time out, however, in official matters and meeting required fields. Or DTR data entry. AM time entry. Time in. PM time entry. Time out and AS venue. Absent required field. Discrepancy required fields. Overtime override required fields. Travel order override required fields. Official matters required fields. Meeting required fields. Personal transaction required fields. Step 3. Input values, specifically in all required fields. Take note, primary key, an application number, is a system-generated number of list application count, and the very latest record added will be found in the top list of its authorization slip application. Since display of records is sort by AS date filed, take note, in authorization slip type field, has 8 types. These are absent, discrepancy, overtime override, travel order override, official matters, meeting, personal transaction, and delete time entries. Each AS type has different requirements to select on in order to add record and save application. Step 4. Click close icon if you don't want to save information. Step 5. If you click close icon, data will not be saved. Please repeat step 1. And 3. Step 6. If you want to submit application, click Submit button to submit information. Take note, a pop-up confirmation window will appear to please provide at least one date to be applied for HRIS details. Step 7. Click OK button to continue for you to add one date for AS details and go back on previous page. Take note, if ever you click the Save button and not the Submit button, expected that a pop-up verification window will appear stating, please provide at least one date to be applied for HRIS details. Take note, even if you've supplied values needed in DTR data entry .an AS type, then click Submit button, without clicking first the Add button, to add information on the table grid before submitting information. Expected you will not be able to submit application if no information display on the table grid, and you will not be able to save information. Step 8. If you want to continue to save input data, click Add button for you to save information. Step 9. Select specific record on the table grid below for you to update information. Step 10. If you want to update information, click Edit button. Input needed information to update the record. Step 11. Click Update button for you to update information. Take note, if you have clicked Edit button, expected that there will be no editable fields since as type and DTR date entry are disabled. If you want to edit or update information, click Remove button to remove information, then reselect as type and DTR date entry. To do that, repeat step 3 and 8. If ever the selected AS type is discrepancy, overtime override, travel order, other matters, meeting, personal transaction, or delete time entries, expected that if you click specific record edit button, you will be able to update information. In addition, discrepancy and delete time entries, editable fields, are AM time entry, time in, time out, PM time entry, time in, time out, and AS reason. While in overtime override, travel order override, and personal transaction, editable fields, are AM time entry, time in, and PM time entry, time out. However, in official matters and meeting. Editable fields are AM time entry, time in, PM time entry, time out, and AS venue. Step 12. Click Remove button for you to remove recent information. Take note, if you have clicked the Remove button, expected that record on the table grid below will be automatically removed. Once record is removed, you need to re-add information so you can submit or save the record. In order to add information, repeat step 3 and 8 for you to continue and update information. Step 13. If you want to continue, repeat step 3 and 8 to save information. Take note, if you have clicked the Add button, expected that a verification message will appear that all fields that needs to be filled will automatically generate a verification of required field if you click Add button without inputting values in any field. To continue, input values in all required fields to save information. In selecting time entries, make sure to click the button AM or PM in clock picker of what specific time entries does the time belongs to, especially if you are about to select time entry in AM, and since the default selected for button is PM. Step 14. Input values in all required fields to continue. Repeat step 8 for you to add information. Step 15. If you want to submit information, instead of saving, click Submit button for you to submit information. Take note, a pop-up confirmation window will appear that your record has been successfully submitted. Step 16. If ever data is not submitted and want to save record, click Save button for you to successfully save information. Take note, a pop-up confirmation window will appear that your record has been successfully saved. Step 17. Repeat step 7 to continue and go back on main page. How to edit applied AS application. Take note, in editing an applied authorization slip, only status like new and cancel pending application are editable, unlike other statuses like level 1 approved, level 2 approved, final approved, submitted, reviewed, canceled, and disapproved are not editable. However, if the submitted application is being canceled pending by the reviewer, level 1 approver, or by level 2 approver, that will be the time where you will be able to edit the application. In addition, only final approver can cancel the final approved application, and AS status will be canceled. Once application is canceled automatic, you cannot delete, nor edit, or resubmit application, but to view only information. Take note, there are two ways to edit or update applied authorization slip. Click specific record, then click Edit drop-down button or click the Applied AS label. Though different ways but still have the same edit existing record of authorization slip information, modal page will appear. The only difference is in table grid. Within the modal page, will already have a values depending on the selected date upon clicking Apply AS, while if you click directly the Apply button, expected the DTR data entry grid will have no values. Step 1. While on the main page of authorization slip, select specific record. To edit application, Edit drop-down button will be visible. Take note, if ever you have clicked a non-editable applied AS, expected that record is for viewing purposes only, like Level 1 approved, Level 2 approved, Final approved, submitted, reviewed, canceled, and disapproved. Are not editable. Step 2. Click Edit button for you to edit information. Step 3. Select specific record on the table grid below. To input or replace values in all required fields, click Edit button to update information. Step 4. Click Close icon if you don't want to replace or update information. Step 5. Repeat Step 3 to continue to edit information and click Update button if you want save updated information. Take note to update, edit all needed information before clicking the Update button. To save current changes, over time override editable fields are only AS time from, time in and AS time to, time out, that you are not allowed to reselect any AS type, as well as the DTR date entry. Once you click specific record, edit button unless you remove the recent information first. Since authorization slip type field is not editable, the only way to change AS type recent record is by clicking the Remove button on the table grid below of the selected record. Only if you want to remove information and add what type of AS you want to apply. However, if information needs no correction, you can still add new type of AS under the same application number. Take note, once you click the Remove button, expected no pop-up window will appear. That data is deleted since it is automatic, that you can only identify if record is removed if no data found in the selected data is not displayed on the table grid below. Since you are not allowed to save the application if no data added on table grid below and to fill in needed information for you to save the data. Step 6. If you want to continue and change AS type to be applied, click Remove button to remove information and add new one. Step 7. To continue, input or select values in DTR data entry. Then select specific AS type to apply. Click Add button to update or add information. Take note, all fields that needs to be filled will automatically generate a verification of required field. If you click Add button without inputting values in any field. In relation to travel order, override AS type. If you have clicked or selected only values in DTR date entry and AS type, and did not input or select time entries, either AM time in and PM time out, expected that you will not be able to add information or even save the applied AS. Step 8. Input needed information. Click Add button to update or add information for you to save the record. Step 9. Click Save Edit button for you to update and save information. Take note, a pop-up confirmation window will appear that your record has been successfully updated. Step 10. Click OK button for you to continue. Step 11. If ever record is not yet submitted, repeat Step 1 and 2. Click Submit button if you want to take note. A pop-up confirmation window will appear that your record has been successfully submitted. Step 12. Repeat Step 10. To exit and go back on main page. Take note. In viewing applied AS, once application is submitted, disapproved, reviewed, canceled, level 1 approved, level 2 approved, or final approved expected, you will be able to view application. Since View Details drop-down button will be shown in application is exclusive for viewing purposes only. In contrast, application status like new and cancel pending, where the creator or the one who applied the AS will not be able to view application, but to edit and delete application. In fact, only visible drop-down buttons are edit and delete. How to view applied AS application. Step 1. While on the main page of Authorization Slip, select specific drop-down list of status to view application. Click the selected AS record. For you to view information, View Details drop-down button will be visible. Step 2. Click View Details drop-down button to view application information. Take note. Since AS application status of submitted, disapproved, reviewed, canceled, level 1 approved, level 2 approved, and final approved is for viewing only. Expected that all fields in this application are disabled, meaning you are not allowed to edit, update, save, delete, and even submit application. Step 3. If you want to close the page, click Close icon for you to exit and go back on main page. Take note, if ever you want to view your applied authorization slip, you can also click the following buttons: icon, previous month button, next month button, today button, calendar month per year, and calendar icon. Take note, calendar month per year and calendar icon share the same functionalities. These buttons will help you navigate to what precise month and year, or to simply locate specific authorization slip record. In addition, only the one who created or have requested the authorization slip, or the account used to log in the page and applied an AS will be able to add, edit, view, print, and delete the applied authorization slip transaction, depending on the application status. Previous month button, next month button, today button, calendar month per year. Take note, if you have clicked calendar month per year, expected that month picker will appear and you will be able to pick specific month and year. In addition, the greater than symbol is next icon, and less than symbol is previous icon. That if you click next icon, you will be directed to next year and previous icon to previous year. You can also click the current year. Expected year picker will appear and you will be able to click previous icon and next icon to go back to previous year and move to the following year. If ever you want to go back to the month picker, click any other year. Expected it will go back to month picker. Calendar icon. Take note, in printing, and apply to AS once application is submitted, disapproved, reviewed, canceled, level 1 approved, level 2 approved, or final approved. Expected you will be able to print application. Since Print AS drop-down button will be shown in application, is exclusive for printing purposes only. In contrast, application status like new and cancel pending, where the creator or the one who applied the AS will not be able to view application but to edit, delete all, and also print AS application.
In fact, visible drop-down buttons are Edit, Delete, Delete All, and Print AS.
How to print applied AS. Step 1. While on the main page of Authorization Slip, select specific drop-down list of status to print application. Click the selected AS record. For you to view information, Print drop-down button will be visible. Step 2. Click Print AS drop-down button for you to print application information. Step 3. Click Back button to go back to previous page. Take note, if ever you already have details in specific cash advance payroll details, expected that whenever you click Print As button, automatic data will be displayed in Print Preview and Print Data. Step 4. Repeat Step 2 if you want to continue. Step 5. Click Export icon for you to print data. Take note, if you click Export icon, expected result export option modal page will appear. Take note, export option pop-up window varies to the browser used by the user for printing. So expected that if you use different type of browser in printing information, different print setting, window or option will pop up. If unit is already connected in specific printer, expected record will be printed. However, there is browser specification like Internet Explorer with updated version and compatible add-on. When you click Export icon, automatic export setting window will pop up. Step 6. Click Export button in order to print and download the selected file. Take note, if you click Export button, expected record will automatically download and the downloaded file format is in PDF. Basically in Firefox browser, in order to view downloaded file, you need to click View Download of the browser to view downloaded file. Step 7. Click View Download in order to download and print the selected file. Step 8. Select specific file in order to open and print. Step 9. Click the selected file to open and print. Step 10. Click Print icon in order to print file. Step 11. Click Print button for you to print file. How to delete applied AS application. Take note, in deleting applied AS, once application is submitted, disapproved, reviewed, cancelled, level 1 approved, level 2 approved, or final approved, expected you will not be able to delete application. Since no delete drop-down button will be shown, instead view details and print as drop-down button. Only that application is exclusive for viewing purposes only. In contrast, application status like new and cancel pending, where the creator or the one who applied the AS will be able to delete application. Step 1. While on the main page of Authorization Slip, select specific drop-down list of status to delete application. Click the selected AS record for you to delete information. Step 2. Click Delete or Delete All drop-down button if you want to delete applied application. Delete drop-down button. Delete all drop-down button. Take note, even if you click the delete or Delete All drop-down button. Expected that record will be deleted if application status is new, or Cancel pending. But if record status is submitted, disapproved, reviewed, cancelled, Level 1 approved, Level 2 approved, or Final approved, expected that no Delete or Delete All drop-down button will be visible. If Delete or Delete All drop-down button is clicked automatic, the same impact will happen, since these two buttons share the same functionality. That Delete All drop-down button has no restrictions even if record to be deleted is only one. Step 3. Click Cancel button if you don't want to delete the selected record. Step 4. Repeat Step 2. Then click OK button if you want to delete the record. Take note: a pop-up confirmation window will appear that your record has been successfully deleted. Step 5. Click OK button to exit and go back on main page.
Thank you for watching.